Osman Grove is flooded with moonlight. This lone cabin in the woods is the only source of light for miles, a source of respite, a source of hope. Little do we know, but Osman Grove is hiding a very dark secret. And today, I want to try and solve the mystery of Osman Grove. Approaching this seemingly quaint little cottage in the woods, we see no sign of life. On the side of the house there is a little farm with chickens. The thing I find most surprising is that the lanterns are even still lit. Weapons and tools adorn the side of the house. At one point this may have been an absolutely fantastic home, but entering Osman's Grove shows a very different kind of light. Cutleries and dishes are strewn all over this cabin. There appears to be a dead female as well as a dead male. Looking behind us, we even see what looks like the grandmother still sitting in a rocking chair. Possibly most horrifying of all, we find a small child still holding on to his rocking horse. What happened in Osman Grove? While approaching this house, both doors were locked from the inside. I actually had to kick both doors open to be able to get my way in here. So the likelihood of them being killed by someone on the outside is very unlikely. Food-stained plates are still displayed on the table. They look like they have just finished a meal. There is even a slice of cheese here which has not gone off. This leads me to believe that they haven't been here that long, but looking at their bodies, it would prove otherwise. On the chopping board lies a knife and a cloth, but what also looks like blood. In the sink there is still washing up that needs to be done. Nothing has been stolen, everything is still intact on the shelves. But looking up into the loft we find another body. I'm assuming that this is the grandfather, this is the husband of the older woman who sits there. Possibly the most odd thing about this is that both of the ladders up to this loft area are broken. How this happened, I don't understand. Going through the wardrobe, we find drawers full of folded clothes and boxes. A house locked from the inside with every single resident dead. How does something like this happen? Well, I have my theories. My theory on the mystery of Osman Grove is that everyone in here was poisoned. Someone poisoned this family. My reasoning behind this theory is that everything is still laid out on the table. This family was eating a meal. Now there are 4 plates here, but if you look there, there is one very small plate. I'm going to paint you a picture of what I believe happened in Osman Grove. A happy and well-off family sits around their dinner table. Using the tools outside, they were able to hunt and kill and strip an animal and eat it for their dinner. Possibly, from what we can see, some form of stew. But possibly there was something dark going on. Possibly the husband had cheated. Possibly he had done something that was just unforgivable. The wife pours out the drinks from this kettle on the floor. You can even see there is a cup led right next to it. Not to be ruined by guilt, she decides to poison the entire family. Making sure that no one escapes, she locks both doors from the inside. The true fate of Osman Grove may never be known. But what goes on behind closed doors can be incredibly scary. I want to hear your thoughts and comments down below. We are very quickly approaching Halloween, and I thought that this was the perfect opportunity to make some form of creepy video. I will be returning to my normal content soon, but yeah, this was definitely an experience and something that I don't think I'll ever forget. Thank you so much for watching, but until next time, that's me, out. Bye guys.